Hi guys, my name is Andy Carter. We're at the Jumeirah Golf Estates. We're on the 7th hole and we are faced with a brutal birdie putt. Okay, par 5, coming from all the way down there, up the hill, downwind, perfect for a birdie opportunity. But now I've misjudged my third and this is a very, very difficult putt. It's very fast greens, dry, it's downhill. My only saving grace for this particular video right now that is into wind. Otherwise, well, it's hard enough as it is. So we need to try and figure out how to play this type of putt, okay? Now, there's a camera behind the flag, hopefully to kind of show you, to give you the understanding of how much of an incline this actually is, going back down to that hole. How do we do it? So, first of all, it's important that we're gonna walk the hole. We're gonna walk down the slope. We're gonna feel it on the feet, how much of a decline in height this particular putt is. You're going to feel it on your legs. It's going to feel really, really tricky. Then you've got to try and figure out how hard you need to hit the putt whilst you're doing this walk. Also, what I like to do is go and stand behind the hole looking back at the ball as well, because it gives you a slightly different perspective. Also from that angle, it's going to really help you understand how much of a slope this really is. Also, it does help with understanding if it's left to right or right to left. And again, as you start to walk back up the hill, you really start to feel it on the thighs. You know it's going to be a steep one. You know it's going to be a super fast putt. Right, so we understand that this is going to be a tricky putt. We know it's going to be a fast putt, we just don't know how fast it's going to be. Now, what I would always say is imagine this putt was flat, okay? So imagine you're going to try and look for a dead weight stroke, perfectly flat. Now imagine how, obviously look at how big the slope is. How much shorter do we need to hit this? Now, for me, I'm visualizing that the slope from around about here, even here actually, just goes downhill all the way, okay? Even when we get past the majority of the slope, it's actually still slightly downhill to the hole. For me, I think we need to hit this putt as a flat putt to about here, and the slope is going to take it the rest of the way. Now, looking at the green, there's a little bit of sand on it from previous weeks of work from the greenkeepers, but I still think they're going to be relatively quick. Okay, so I've got this ball. I need to line up my right in. If you can line up the right in for the start line of the putt, all you have to do is hit a straight putt. Okay, now that's hard enough in itself, but at least you know that the ball is lined up perfectly. Okay, you can set your body alignment parallel to it. You can set your I mean, they're loud, aren't they? Thank you. Okay, so you can set your line up to the line on the ball as well, and therefore you've got so much more of a better opportunity to hit that straight putt. So I've got this putt lined up left. I'm basically going to hit my putt about 10 foot in front of me and hope it carries the rest of the way from the slope. Let's see how we do. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty impressed with myself. I actually had 2 more balls there just in case I made a mess of it. So, now I can be all smug and talk you through my routine. So, what I always do first is try and imagine a flat putt. And then if it's uphill or downhill, how much harder or shorter I need to hit it to accommodate that hill. Next step is then trying to figure out how much of a break it's gonna have, and then relate it to the slope. When the putts are getting faster, you're on fast greens, generally it has more of an impact on slope, so it's generally going to move more from the sides. If you're hitting uphill, you're generally going to lose a little bit of that break until the ball starts to slow down. So combining pace and line is always very, very, very difficult, but I think from this sort of position, with this type of putt, we take a 2 putt and we run to the next tee.